What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. This is Fabian, and I'm a trans dude. I've been on testosterone for officially 1 year this month, and I am actually working on my anniversary video because there has been even more interesting stuff going on. Um, hmm. Thought I heard somebody outside. Sorry. All right. So today I want to talk to you guys about my preference, my preferred way of taking my testosterone. As far as I'm concerned, there are only two ways. You could either take testosterone through shots or you could use a gel. I personally prefer testosterone gel over doing shots for numerous of reasons. One, because it's more cost effective. Two is uh, less painful. Three is I don't really have a lot of like ups and downs with mood swings and stuff like that. And four, I just feel more comfortable overall. It just became a daily routine for me. Uh, Both of them has their goods and their bads, right? So pros and cons. So I will talk to you guys about that right now. First, I'm gonna talk about the gel, not the gel. I'm sorry, the shots because I was I was injecting myself every 2 weeks for about 7 or 8 months, and I would yeah yeah. But either way, oh, this is what you need, my man, if you are considering on doing shots. Let's talk about the pros and let's talk about the cons. Now, the reason I did shots originally before the gel is mainly because I just feel like injecting yourself and it just gives you a better rush, and you literally feel it going in, and you just feel like it's gonna work more because you've known how much you put in your body. And I figured I could do a shot every 2 weeks for the rest of my life, no problem. Some people have, great, that's good for them. Unfortunately for me, I'm a little sissy, and I just don't feel like I have to struggle more than what I have to if I have better options, right? Um, if you're gonna be doing your testosterone shots, these are the my dog. Cause there's people walking in and out, so yeah. If you're going to be taking your testosterone through shots, this is the first thing that you need. You obviously need your testosterone, and mine is oil based. Okay, this is my testosterone. Testosterone. I don't know if you could see it. It's Depo testosterone. Okay, it's a tiny little thing. There's about 200 mgmls in here. It's supposed to be a single dose, but technically it's not. Um, but yeah, so you need this. You need a syringe, and I already have all of this open just so I could show you guys. You need a needle, two needles. You need this one first because you need to be able to take out the oil out of here. If you try to do this with a thin needle, it becomes very difficult. And then you need a thinner needle to inject yourself with. Obviously, after you're finished, you need some alcohol, but I forgot to bring it. Let's get some alcohol wipes, and then lastly, your bandage, and then obviously, you definitely need this because it is a biohazard. Once you're finished using your needles and everything, you decompose it. Oh, you throw it away here. Once you hear this, I have a lot of them in here. 8 9 months worth, or 7 or 8 months, whatever months I was on this, worth of needles are in here. And once this is filled up, then I have no idea how you dispose of it. I think you could go to the fire department. I don't remember. I'll figure that out. But you're supposed to close this, and then after you close it tight, you're not able to open it. I got this one at Walmart. I think it was like $11 or 20. I don't remember, but it's not that hard to find them. You get them at CVS, Albertsons, I think. Not Albertsons, CVS, and Rite Aid, Walmart, Target. Yeah. So this is how it works. You grab your syringe, you grab your needle. You do have to be extremely careful. You cannot be touching the needle with your hands. Make sure that your hands are washed. And yeah. So once you put this on here, you remove the cap. This is how thick that needle is. You see that? Okay. You're supposed to bring out as much air. Level it out to how much testosterone you're gonna get. I think mine was 0.5. Okay. So bring out the air to 0.5. There it is. Okay. Then you're supposed to clean it with alcohol. Clean that little thing right here. That way it's not contaminating with anything else. You stick it in here. Right. You push back out the air. You tilt this like this, upside down, and then you bring the needle down until the tip, where you see a little hole. You see the little hole right there? The tip is not no longer like where the out here where the air is, right? It's actually right here where the liquid is. And then you just start pulling this out. The kids are playing outside. So it could start filling up, and if you come across bubbles, you just tap it so the bubbles could go away. See, there's a big one right there. So I push this back in there, and then I keep coming out until I get my desired dose. Let's assume that's my dose, right? Take this out, cover this, and then remove it, and you dispose of this. Where? Right here. Put it inside there, so nobody could get harmed or anything like that. Then you grab your other one and you attach it right here. Take it out, and then you inject yourself. What I used to like to do is I used to like a little bit of it to come out and drip. You see that? Because all the oil or testosterone oil around here kind of works as a lubricant, and it's easier to go through your skin. Then you'll find an area on your thigh or whatever your doctor indicated you to do your shot, and you find areas where you're able to see your veins, so you can make sure you avoid your veins. You're not trying to find your veins to do it on your veins. You actually try to avoid it, so you want to make sure you find areas where you don't see your veins, and then you could avoid it, and put your needle in there on your skin, and then you start, injecting yourself the testosterone. Once you're finished with this, and yes, I know you're gonna tell me that I'm wasting testosterone. I'm sorry, but I'm no longer doing shots. I have my gel right now, and there's no way that I'm going to give this to somebody because it's already open and it's been used. So unfortunately, it's going to waste, and I'm sorry. I put it in here, put this in here, and then we're done. You grab your bandage, and then you put it on yourself. That is the way, my friend, how I was doing my shots every 2 weeks for about 8 months, 7 months, 9 months, between 7 and 9 months. I felt great. However, the downfall was that I would feel when my testosterone level would dramatically start dropping when it was about to be time for me to do my shot again between those 2 weeks. And when you feel that, you kind of feel like your testosterone and your estrogen is starting to fight again, and it's not a funny feeling because your hormones are kind of going up and down. It's kind of like, I don't know, just I can't explain it. It's just you're either very mad, you're either very sad, or you get sentimental for no reason, and you just start tripping out. Um, and then you kind of just feel self-conscious about yourself. So that's why one thing I don't really like about it. The good thing about it, obviously, is that you get that rush of adrenaline rush the moment you inject yourself. So people don't really feel it. I personally did. There was about a week and a half where I would just feel like a man. I feel great. But then you start crashing again, and then you start doubting yourself, and you start wondering like, why don't I feel like a man, or what's going on? Your hormones start acting up, and you just kind of feel like, oh man, I'm always gonna be a girl. You kind of just start going through those weird stuff. Um, in regards to price, I know that the price. Some people get it for free. Some people pay a lot for it. It all depends on the insurance that they have. Personally, for me, my co-payment for every prescription is $10, and I'm saying every prescription. In here, I had multiple prescriptions. This is one prescription. The needles are another prescription, right? I throw them in there. So I would get two needles or both needles. Sometimes I'll put it in one prescription. Both needles in one prescription. This would be two prescriptions. The syringe will be three prescriptions. So I would spend about $30 to get the things that I need. Sometimes $40 to get the things that I need in order for me to do my shots, and that will last me for about maybe, I think, 3 months. I'm not sure. I don't remember how many I would get. I think I would get like maybe four of these or something, and it would last me like 4 months, 3 months. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's that. Sometimes they wouldn't have some of the needles that I needed, or sometimes they wouldn't have some of the testosterone that I needed. So unfortunately, I would have to wait sometimes, and I would always forget to put my order, and I would try to do it the day before, 2 days after. I'm sorry, the day before or 2 days before it was time to do my shot. And it was just complicated for me. Also, there were times where I would wake up in a rush, and it would take me a whole hour to do my shot just because I was scared. And then sometimes it just burns when you do it, and just you just get nervous, and it would take me up to an hour or sometimes longer, and I had to go to work, and it's just one thing after another. So I kind of got tired of it. So I no longer do that anymore. I decided to try, boom, my testosterone gel. This, my friend, is only one prescription. And guess how much I paid? Only $10. But there are two of these in one box. So I have two for $10. And they last me for about 3 months also. I think so, yeah. About 3 months. I just placed my second order, and I've been on it for about 3 months or 4 months. So yeah, so it lasts me about two of these last me about 3 months. Alright, so the good and the bad about this. The good thing is that there's no really up and down. There's just a same level of sorry, I've been having pinches on my side of my waist, but it's alright. Disregard it. Don't listen to me, guys. Ignore me if I'm whining, alright? Alright, so I've been having, I'm sorry, what was I saying? Oh yeah, there's no up and down. There's no roller coaster with the hormones with these. It's just you have to take this every day, and your levels are pretty much the same. No up and no down. However, the fact that you have to put this every day, it is a gel. I have to do it on my shoulder. Sometimes I alternate from my left to my right shoulder, and nobody could touch that same area. Otherwise, they'll be touching the testosterone, and you transmit it to them. That's the only bad thing about it, and that's why a lot of people get scared. However, if you really think about it, You're supposed to put this almost every day at every single time at the same time, mainly in the mornings. So every morning when you get up, you take a shower. It has to be in a clean area, so you rinse off your arm in case you're running late. There's no excuse not to take it. Just rinse off your arm with some soap and some water, right? But for the most part, you shower. So you shower every morning. You get out the shower, put down your towel, right? Or you put on your gel, and then you wash your hands after, right? Make sure you wash your hands so you're not touching anything else. It's really nothing. I mean, it's not a big deal once you get used to it. Just make sure you're clean and you make sure that you're not touching unnecessary things. What I normally do, like I was saying, I get out the shower, right? I have my towel, I dry myself up, and then the first thing that I do once I dry myself out, I grab my thing, right? And then I don't want to do it now because I already had it this morning. I do one. I'm supposed to take three pumps every day. So I like to do one pump at a time because it's too much gel and you start spreading it all over. So I do one and then I rub it for a couple, maybe 5-10 seconds or maybe 20 seconds. When it starts kind of drying up a little bit, I do the other one and then I do it again, another 10 seconds. And then I do my third one, and then I do it again. It won't take me more than about 2 minutes, 3 minutes tops, 3 minutes to put on my gel. When it starts drying out, it starts, my skin starts penetrating, I rub it all around, all the excess, I do it here. And then, with the other hand, all I do is just turn on the faucet, put some soap on my hand, and then I just wash my hands. I dry my hands, then I grab this, because I obviously don't want to grab this with the gel. Otherwise, I'm going to have it all over here. And I don't know if my wife's going to get it maybe when she's cleaning the bathroom or something. So after I dry my hands, then I put the cap back on and then I just put it away. And as I'm brushing my teeth, the gel is drying. As I'm getting the clothes that I'm going to wear, my gel is drying. As I put on my boxers, my socks, my pants, and maybe 5-10 minutes pass by, but it doesn't take more than 5 minutes really. And then it's already pretty much kind of dried out. You put on your shirt, and sometimes it becomes a little bit sticky, but you're right. And then you just go about your business. You go to work, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 hours go by. You come back, you could take out your shirt, and after 5 hours, you're technically fine. You could shower again if you want to and remove it. It takes about 5 hours for your body to absorb the testosterone that it needs from it. And after that, you could take a shower if you like. But it hasn't really affected me. All I do is if I'm gonna go lay down on my bed, I just tell my wife, "Oh, my testosterone is on my right side this time," so she'll lay, on my left side. If I rotate and I do it on my left the day after, then I just let her know, and when we lay down and we cuddle, she just lays on my right side of my shoulder. It hasn't affected us in any way. It's kind of like if you had a cut. Oh, be careful, I have a cut on this side. So somebody tries to avoid it, right? That's pretty much how it is with the gel. And you could shower, like I said. You could go to the beach. You could whatever you want to do. You could do it after 5 hours. That's what my doctor said. And the pumps is depending, your body, depending how much your body absorbs the testosterone. First, I was taking 2 months for the first. Sorry, I was taking 2 pumps for the first 3 months. Then my doctor said to go up 1 extra pump, so I'm taking 3 pumps every day now, and that's mainly because yes, when I was doing my testosterone shots, I had my testosterone went up real quick, and when I was doing the gel, because of that transition, this is more mellow, more low. It takes it one step at a time, I guess, little by little. My testosterone, I think on my testosterone oil, I went up from like 45 mg something of testosterone, which is pretty much what normal females have. Although I went all the way up to like 300 or something like that. Mgs of testosterone, and then for the 3 months that I've been on the gel, I went up from 300 to like 390 something. So I didn't go up too much on testosterone. So she said to do an extra pump for the next 3 months, and then we'll see how much more it went up. Again, I'm not that much in a rush, to be honest. I'm just happy that I already got started. I'm happy I'm not having a lot of mood swings. I mean, I still do. um, what can I say? But overall, I am extremely happy with this. I only paid $10 instead of $30 or $40 every 3 months, and all I have to do is just put it on like it's like if it was lotion, and that's about it, guys. So what do you guys prefer? Give me your opinion. If you've already taken testosterone, let me know what's your type of way of taking your dose of manhood, my man. Is it through testosterone oil base, through your shots, or are you taking the gel? If you're considering to see which one is best for you in case you're about to start, personally for me, I would recommend go with the gel. It's so much better. You might feel like it's gonna take a while, but trust me, your body just takes it as it needs to without any pressure, without any force or anything like that. I prefer this, but somebody might tell you they prefer this. Whatever works best for you, but this is what my opinion is. Peace.